Alright, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we gotta talk to this loser again. So yeah, this guy is still pretty, he gets on my nerves. Pretty much every single thing that comes out of his mouth I hate. But if you'll remember, we are in the middle of a fetch quest to give D. Vasquez, I don't know if it's Vasquez, I don't know, a script that he left somewhere. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Shakes. He's one of those people that I assume you'd see at like an anime convention, where he talks emojis out loud, and like when that thing was in stars and it said like star shakes stars, he would have just said shakes like in real life. Like the word shakes would have come out of his mouth. That's the kind of guy he is. And everyone knows that that is a person that exists. Salmonella, which is a horrible name, that guy exists, and everyone knows it. You're just afraid to admit, because maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. Yeah, this is like the easiest thing in the world. I don't actually remember if you can find that before you need it. It's right there, Maya. You can see it. Both of you are dumb. There you go. This just seems like padding. I don't know why this needed to happen. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't mean to press that one. So we're gonna head back and give this to D. Vasquez. Hopefully nothing trips us up on our way there, like the words that came out of my mouth. I don't think I'm supposed to be going here, but I do want to see if he has anything to say about the script, because I don't think I've ever checked before.
Woo, thanks. Still, I don't know. That woman is to be feared when you bring something to her late. Say, do you think you dudes can take it down there for me? Thanks!
God, this guy is, his sprites are creepy. Like that little thing where he's wagging his tongue, that's disturbing. Now, I don't remember correctly, but I think actually Hideki Kamiya worked on this game. I know he was the voice of a character in the third game, at least in the Japanese version, but I'm pretty sure he worked on this game too. Which is, it's very strange, because this game, I think 8 people worked on it. One of them was Shinji Mikami, if I'm not wrong. And I'm pretty sure another one may or may not have been Hideki Kamiya. Which is like, this game is so strange when you really look into it. See, I knew showing her my little lawyer's badge would come in handy. I feel like only suspicious people say, "Am I a suspect?" No, he did. Hideki Kamiya did not work on the game. He was just the voice of Godot in the third game. And yeah, if I ever get around to the third game, I will be pronouncing it Godot, because that is definitely how it's pronounced. If anyone disagrees with me, I will fight you, because his name is Godot. There's a very good reason for it. So yeah, even though we gave her what she wanted, she's still not the most helpful of people, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And again, she has a pretty good alibi that she's about to give. So things really aren't looking too good for Will Powers. soundtrack in this game. The anime actually did a pretty decent job of recreating a lot of songs from the games. I didn't think that they would sound as good because it was like a TV anime budget and the budget for the show didn't seem that great anyway. But there are actually some really good versions of the songs in there. Why do I feel like this is going to be very bad for us? Maybe because I've already played the game multiple times and I know what's happening. Always with the ooking. I always like that line. Ook ook. At 1 ook an hour, always with the ooking is it's a pretty good line of dialogue. So now here there's pretty irrefutable proof that they were all stuck in Studio 2 until 4 o'clock. Although, I don't know, I feel like you could get around that, for sure. She just phases out of existence. She was a ghost the whole time! Yeah, well, I mean, I'm ready to just throw in the towel. I am 100% certain now that Will Powers did it. There's no one else suspicious in this entire story. No one else could have done it. So I guess let's just head back to the office and call it a night. We'll just let them convict him tomorrow. So what do you think about that, Maya? It's our good old friend Deus Ex Machina. I mean, Mia. I always like when Mia shows up. Mia's one of my favorite characters in the series, as I've said a couple times already. Even though she spends the vast majority of the series, what's the word? Deceased? Yeah, I mean, when you look at, like, I was complaining a little bit, not really complaining, but I mentioned in the last video how some of the other games in the series are a little bit more in-depth with the locations that you go to. Dead Men Don't... Hey, that was a good movie. It didn't match up to the original 2 movies, but it was definitely better than on Stranger Tides, I'll tell you that much. Maybe on par with At World's End. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the location variety in this game isn't as amazing per case. Because in further games, you go to way more locations per case that are like new, unique environments for that mission. But in this game, it's kind of lacking a little bit, especially in this case, where you pretty much go to office, court, and studio. And when you look at, like, the amount of people that worked on this game, because like I said, I think it was like 6 to 8 people that worked on this game, it's pretty, commendable that this game is as, I'll say, perfect as it is. I've said it a few times, but I legitimately do think that, oh man, I just opened my phone again, and Hideki Kamiya's face is just smiling at me. I love that man. This is just a perfect game. It's still, to date, I think my favorite of the Ace Attorney games. Just all the cases are great. It's a good one. This one seems a little weird. Like, again, I've said this before, I'm a security guard, and I do exactly what Old Bag does, and she just kind of, is giving away this kind of, like, secret information just because she got a card key that'll let her get into see the studios more, which is strange. She's not a very good security guard, I'll just put that out there. Hobbling off. I can picture that too. Oh, do we have to talk to Salmonella again? Oh, hey, there's a kid! There's a kid again! This kid's a little fast! Cody Hackins. Is that a pun on, like, hacking? Like, Cody hacking? Like, code hacking? I don't know. I might be reaching on that one. Some of them are just so out there, like Salmonella, where it's like, that's a pun. Willpower's, Jackhammer, Salmonella, that's a pun. But Cody Hackings might not be a pun. I really love this concept here, that Cody was completely against helping us until Mia showed up. Because let's be honest, would anyone turn down Mia if she needed help? No, I don't think so. Except for the guy that killed her. Oh, I love Phoenix. He's the bomb. He's completely on Mia's side. That's so great. So this kid's pretty much going to be our big well of information. He has every single bit of information that we need. Lame-o, man. I think that might be the guy who localized this' name. Lame-o, man. You are... There's some clever stuff in here. You are... But then you look at Salmonella and Willpowers, and then, you know, every time they want to go eat something, they have cheeseburgers. And it's like, okay, the localization's maybe like 50-50. I talked to Old Bag for nothing? Oh, Ultra Rare Premium. Were they taking a dig at Capcom there? Because that sounds like a Capcom naming convention. Ultra Super Premium, EX plus Alpha, Deluxe, Ace Attorney. So once again, we're doing something kind of very video gamey, which isn't usually the case for these games. We're doing a fetch quest, yet again. We gotta find him an Ultra Premium card, or whatever it's called. Oh, Vasquez is gone. She's the same as always. She just got a little bit taller. She filled out her clothes a little bit more. But she's the same. Her face looks completely different. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. I wish she would fucking collapse. Get her out of my hair forever. Yeah, and unfortunately that happens quite a lot in the security guard field. A lot of those guys going around taking their jobs too seriously. No, you think I watched this nonsense? No. Well, now you have to tell me. You can't just bring it up and that's like blue balling me. Conspiracy, eh? God, I love this song. There's a lot of really good versions of this song, too. I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but I have most of the Ace Attorney soundtracks, including the jazz one and the orchestral one, and the movie one. There's a lot of really great interpretations of the Steel Samurai theme. I think the movie version's my favorite. Even though they don't do the Steel Samurai case in the movie, they still use the theme. And it's amazing. Like, give that one a listen. I would put it on screen as an annotation, but YouTube decided to get rid of those, so I can't. So I would Google that or YouTube it. She took off too fast. I couldn't show her my lawyer badge. Again, I still think Dual Destinies did this so good where you could just warp from place to place. You don't have to walk in, like, succession like this. You don't have to go to every single area in order of how you would actually walk there. You just warp from one place to another, essentially. Okay, you give me information first, little bastard. Also, this kid in the anime sounded like Luffy, like the Japanese voice for Luffy. Caught me really off guard, but I don't think it actually was Luffy. Kinda looks like Luffy, too. What a way to start a conversation. As if that wasn't already super obvious that he liked the Steel Samurai. Absolutely. Can't ever stop watching that Steel Samurai. I don't know what happens if you pick the other options. Like, I don't know what happens if you pick you like Will Power's acting. He might just be like, you gotta be kidding me. But this does trigger this conversation to happen. I don't know what the other ones do. He might just laugh at you. Wow, look at that. This game is supposed to take place in 2016, and that's his new digital camera. I mean, what do you want? This game came out in like 2001. What a life. She's dead, Phoenix. She's literally dead. right? Please tell us. You might be the only person to prove Willpower's innocence right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna give up again. I don't know what is the practicality of that bow on his back? So you're not gonna help us prove Willpower's innocence at all. This is just even worse. The director and the producer. It's Willpower's. He did it. I'm done. I give up again. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, sorry. I'm done. This case is just not working out well at all. Like, at all. We have learned nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm pretty much just ready to say that he did it. I mean, I don't know. I'm his lawyer, so I have to, but I don't really. Anyway, I'll see you in court tomorrow too, where I guess it's time for us to face the music.